Hi, welcome to Brainy Buzz. This is Premada and we are going through the CSS3 tutorials. So let's start with text effects. Effects is basically used to create the effects on the text, like whatever text we write on the web page. So how you manage that particular text, like the shadows or the word wrap, those things can be managed by text effects. So let's see the demo for this. One attribute is the text justify. This is basically used to specify the spacing between the words. So you have the possible values like interword, interideograph, intercluster, distribute, kashida, trim, or none, or auto you can write. So let's see a demo for this. I have created a text effects.html file. In this I have written a paragraph, a long paragraph. This just a description about the Brainy Buzz, and then another element that is div tag. So and I have written two style statements for this, one for div and one for paragraph. So let's see first the text justify. Let me copy it, paste it. So right now you can see that the data that is in the paragraph is not justified, and another thing, the spacing between the words is not justified. So if I just save it, first is it will align the text in justify, and text justify, it will justify the space between the words. So let's save it and refresh it. You can see that it is in the justify mode and the spacing between the words is also proper. So like this you can give another values to the left text justify property. Another thing, we have the text outline. This attribute is basically used to specify the text outline, like outline around the text, but the thing is that this property is not supported in major browsers. So like in Opera or IE, Firefox or Chrome, it will not be supported in that. So if you write this, use this property, it will not affect anything on the web page. So you can just take the syntax that text hyphen outline is the name of the property, then colon, then thickness, how much thick you want the outline, then blur, how much blurriness you want, and the color. So these two things you can write in the measurement units like EM or pixels or points, anything. And the color, you can give the color name, or you can write the hexadecimal value or RGB value. Another thing, we have the text overflow. This basically specifies the action that will be performed on the text when text overflows the containing element. Possible values are clip and ellipsis. So let's see it. Text overflow. So now over here we'll see the text overflow. First of all, for this you have to make the white spacing as no wrap. The white space as no wrap. If you save it and refresh this, you can see the width is low. The text has not wrapped. Another thing that you have to do is you have to make the overflow as hidden. Overflow hidden means the text will not go out of div. Save it and refresh it. So now you can see the text is not overflowed. After that you can apply the text overflow property. In this you can mention as the ellipsis. So now you can see over here ellipsis has come, that is 3 dots. That means there is something more that has been that is not displayed over here. Or if you write clip So that means you can see the text has clipped. That is the default property of the text overflow attributes. So like this you can manage the overflow of the text. After this we have text shadow. This attribute is basically used to specify the shadow of the text. You have 3 attributes, or you can say 4. Sometimes we have edge shadow, horizontal, vertical shadow, blur, and then color. So I'll write the text shadow thing over here. First let me remove the overflow thing. So now let's write the text. I'll basically write a heading for this. Now over here you can just that means each and every element that has the class shadow, it will be this particular attribute is applied to that particular element. So let's refresh it. So now you can see the shadow of blue color in the about us thing. So like this you can manage your horizontal and vertical. So the last 4 pixel, or I should mention it as like 3 pixel, it's basically for the blurriness. So now you can see that the shadow is little blurred. So if I make it as 10 pixels, so it is now more blurred. So now it is some more in a readable condition. So like this you can make your particular shadow for some text. After that I have text wrap. This will specify the line breaking rule for the text, and this attribute is not supported in any of the major browsers. Possible values are normal, none, unrestricted, and suppress. You have to just mention the values over here. After that we have the word break. This will specify the line breaking rule for non-CJK scripts. Another you have normal, break all, keep all. So let's see the demo for this. Control S and then refresh it. So now you can see that this is kind of a justified, and you have mentioned break all. That means it will break the words. Like under the while you have WHI over here and which. Under have WHI over here and CH has gone to another line. Over here test is like TE over here and ST over there. So like this it will break all the words. Otherwise you can mention as keep all. It will show the normal effects. Another thing you have is word wrap. This basically allows the long words to break and wrap to the next line. Supposingly I have in this long word. Supposing this is a long word for me. Save it and refresh it. So now you can see that this is moved out of the div element. But if I want to move on the next line of the div element, you have to break the word. So now this is the breakage of the word. So like this you can include the text properties like word wrap, word break, text wrap, text shadow, text overflow, text outline, text justify. So thanks and have a nice day.